Oh, it's special time. Welcome, everybody. We are doing something brand new, and who knows how this is going to go. We are going to be reviewing episodes for TV shows. This first one is going to be for something you've never heard of. It's called Otherworld. We're going to be talking about episode 1. So, as we always know, Ben has that smooth voice with the description. Take it away, Ben.
Put the graphic up.
Oh, yes, I got to put the graphic up, and then why don't we have Matt start this one out?
Okay, so I'll do the description, and then then Matt, you come in and you talk about it.
Sounds good.
There we go. It's up.
All right. Otherworld is a 1985 American science fiction television series created by Roderick Taylor. The series originally aired on CBS and ran for a single season of 8 episodes. It follows the Sterling family, Father Hal, Mother June, and their 3 children who become trapped in an alternate dimension called Thel. After entering a strange pyramid during a family vacation in Egypt, Thel is divided into zones each. Oh, okay, this happened. So after entering it, let me try this one more time. Who became trapped in an alternate dimension called Thel after entering a strange pyramid during a family vacation in Egypt. I paused for too long and I made it sound like a new sentence. Thel is divided into zones, each with its own bizarre and often dystopian rules. The series follows the family's attempts to find a way back home while avoiding capture by the enforcer Commander Kroll. Despite its short run, Otherworld gained a cult following due to its imaginative world building and unique episodic format. Matt, the floor is yours.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I remember this a little bit when I was little. I mean, I don't remember anything, so that's a really good sign. So, okay, the one thing I remember the most was they had upside down guns. You just can't forget that,
Yep.
upside down guns. But yeah, so I don't really remember much about it, but I remember I liked it. And when I watched this episode, I'm like, I remember so little of this. I think I might have started watching it in the middle of the season or something, because I don't even remember that. Yeah, and just so you know about the storyline, there was some convergence of planet alignment when they go down into the pyramid, and we're gonna get to have some fun talking about weird stuff if you want, because yeah, it's really cool talking about how the pyramids are like actually like some sort of something weird, like not tombs, probably something really weird. A lot of people say they're supposed to be like something like can teleport you, or at least your spectral body or whatever. So yeah, that's interesting. It's built on some other weird stuff that other people have talked about, so I'm not the only weird one. But no, the show is awesome. They've let's see, there's a lot in this episode, like a lot. Like obviously, they go sucked into another world, and let's see, they meet all these weird people, and it turns out they are robots. They're all robots, but they act like normal people. It's just that they're created to mine some stuff where there's radiation that would kill people. And but it's like the big twist. And I totally fucked it up, sorry. So the it's really well done because they have like, what is it? This I don't know, good tension. Like, interesting, it's just something unique and kind of trippy about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. All you guys to chime in now.
Okay, so I really loved in the beginning is the this is the new trick. Pay me $10 more so that you can get out of here. I mean, it was so obvious that this guy was like a scammer that was giving them the special tour, and leave it to the kid to get suckered. And it just kind of shocked me that they had the parents like, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and go on with this, even though it's totally uncomfortable. I'm with Matt on this, and that I watched this as a kid, and all I remembered were the upside down guns. So going back to watch this now, it was mind blowing, because if I would have been an adult, I would have picked up so much more of this. Because if you think about when this came out when you had a lot of tension between us and the USSR. And this really plays into communism and that thought of communism, where it's like you have this police state type thing where your job is going to be this job. This is what you have to do. Go do it. And then they go through the training to do that one specific task. So it's interesting to see how political this show is, being that I'm older now. And it was super creepy, the whole love thing going on between humans and androids. But if you look now, that's like what's starting here in this world, like people falling in love with robots and AI and everything like that. And it's funny where they're like, where the guy was saying, come with us to the android, and the android's like, this is my home, so I'm not going to leave my home. Why don't you stay here, knowing that staying there is going to kill him because of the fact that he is a human. And he's like, screw that, I'm out of here. So man, it's just so much is packed into just this one episode. It's crazy. This could have been something that would have been easily a movie or a few episodes.
Yeah, nowadays it would probably be a couple episodes.
Exactly.
I've never seen this show before. Like, not even one of the things like seeing it and think, oh, I kind of remember part. Nothing. I've never seen this at all, which is surprising because I've seen like some very, very obscure programs. And I thought it was an interesting premise. I was under the impression that maybe at first that they were going to go from dimension to dimension, and this was going to be like a kind of a sliders or quantum leap type of thing, where they're always trying to, that maybe the next leap will be the leap home type of deal. But now that I've found that they're going to be stuck in this dimension for the entire time, it's just interesting in a lot of. It kind of reminded me a lot of. I recently watched Westworld from 1974. And I haven't watched the Westworld series yet. I do plan on it. But it kind of had that kind of vibe where these robots were so human-like that you think you don't, you can't tell that they're robots. You can't tell that they're androids. Actually, maybe a better term. And it's, you're talking about like with modern day. I was actually talking about this on the main program where I was at work and I needed help with something using Chat GPT, and I didn't want to type, so I just set it up on voice mode. And the conversation, the way it talks, it sounds like you're talking to a person. It's just so natural, even with ums and likes and saying something twice because you're catching your thought, like
Wow.
it does all of that. And I know it because like I edit audio. Most like a lot of my editing is actually editing audio and editing out the ums and the likes and saying the same word over repeatedly because you're trying to get your thought. Like some people that go and they went and they did this, and then and the AI does that now. So just imagine like down the road, 100 years maybe, where we could be dealing with androids that you can't tell whether or not if they're an android or human.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty much can't over a screen.
Oh yeah, I mean the VO3 and the virtual, like the videos you can make with that, they're so realistic. They got people like, and within the fact that said VO wasn't like in the corner, some people might think it's a real thing. But this was an interesting show. I can't wait to see what the next adventure has for this family. All seems like he's a very, very capable leader for this family. He knows like, okay, it's best that I keep my mouth shut. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna play along. Okay, you think I'm a this? Okay, I'll play along with that. It's very smart. It's almost too smart. This guy's supposed to be some nerdy archaeologist, right? Yeah, that's how it starts off, where he's like, his family is in Egypt because he's like studying something.
He's probably a professor or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's not a spy, and he's handling it like he's a spy, which maybe I guess it's needed to run this to move the story along, but that would be like, I mean, granted, this is a sci-fi, so all of it's unbelievable, but I mean, if to take it into agreeing to believe that this world exists with somebody who is a college professor / archaeologist or whatever he is, would they be like? It's almost like Indiana Jones's, where he just like like he knows like okay, we need to fit in here, folks. When in Rome, it's like okay, you're a little too suave. That's the word I'm looking for.
Not always, because he does slip.
Yeah,
Um,
that was
it-
slick.
especially the part where he's saying, oh, did we all come from the pyramid?
Mm-hmm.
And they all look at him like, "What's a pyramid?"
Yeah, exactly. So, but he then learned, oh, got to keep my mouth shut. Which is what's interesting about this show is just sitting back and thinking about, if this were to happen to me, I don't have any money for that area. I don't have any map for that area. I don't have any knowledge about how everything works for that area. That's going to be super difficult. And it kind of it portrays that pretty well, that how difficult it is to all of a sudden be a stranger in a strange land.
And then they give him like a house, and they have like number one, these androids. If you're an android and you're there for just for working, can't they program you with stuff? Why do they have a school?
Maybe they want
That's been in later episodes of more of like
Oh,
why
because
is the way it is.
because they actually made their own society based on humans. They wanted to have their own human-like society. It's
Also, they're doing it to mimic the human society because I'm like, yeah, couldn't you just program an android to have all the knowledge that they need to have? Why would they need to go to class?
but they still do as a hive mind.
Hmm. So basically, like what Matt is saying is the reason they all went to school is because that's what humans do.
Yeah. And they're all then programmed that way through the schools to think basically the same.
Yeah. Okay.
and-
So they have like these androids have growing bodies.
well, they would expect they would. They refer to the kid as a proto, like maybe they maybe they do grow. Maybe they're like humans that are just built.
Okay, so they got a bunch of Vickies over there from Small Wonder.
Wow, that was an old one.
Yeah.
That's a show. I mean that one lasted for a couple seasons, but then that's another fun one to watch. That one's all over, dude. I don't even think there's box sets for that. Um, which is a shame. We need a Small Wonder complete box set. Uh, I I do I think this is going to be a fun watch. The theme music's kind of annoying in the beginning, but
Mhm.
it's like
Sounds like a PlayStation to me starting up.
yeah, again, that's actually a good way of putting it. A broken PlayStation, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip. It goes between the production values of something maybe a little bit later, more like 90s, and then it goes into like horrible 70s sounding, sound, and they could totally pull better than that. But altogether, it's pretty cool. And something you mentioned about the whole Russia thing or USSR, I guess. Is it? Yeah, that was a huge thing then. That was like what everybody was worried about. Everybody's thinking about. It was on everybody's minds. It was like Red Dawn. You think that they're going to take over? Yeah, good point.
It's all losing your freedom, and that's essentially what this episode was. It was losing your freedom because you're now in this. They had the curfew. Um, they had certain things that you had to eat. You didn't have like a selection of meat. You just had a can that said meat. You don't know what it is really, what type of meat it is. It's just that whole you don't have the freedoms anymore to go out and do what you want or be who you want to be.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
which brings me to one thing. Well, does anyone want to add anything? Because I got the perfect thing to close this on.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay, so this is one thing I'd like to say that I think that this takes a lot of inspiration from, especially this episode, 1984.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's surprising how many people have never read that book.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't read the book. I know the basics of it, but I haven't read the book.
Oh,
For me.
you don't watch the movie. The movie is like this weird fucking weird thing.
Which version of the movie though? There's like I think 2 or 3 versions of the movie.
I started watching the one that was on Amazon Prime, and I forget who was in it, but it was like this weird movie, and it was like it had to like it was the story of 1984. I just the way it was presented was like they were going way overboard with this futuristic, like what the people in the 70s thought the future was going to be type of thing.
Yeah.
There's a version from like I think it's the 50s or so. It's actually a pretty good version.
Okay.
It's all in black and white though.
Mm.
So. All right. Anyone else have anything to add?
No, I'm looking forward to it too. It's a really cool show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going through this one. And if this one, if we have fun doing this, and if the people at home, if you enjoy hearing these, there's other TV shows that we can do as well. Yeah, if this does well, we'll do Firefly.
Yeah.
Would it be helpful to put in clips or something, or is that going to demonetize?
Oh, I'll be doing, I think, probably 2 versions of this video. There's going to be the one where we're talking for 15 minutes, and then there'll be like a 2-minute version.
No, I mean featuring clips of the show.
Yeah, featuring clips of the show.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool.
All off of freshly done off of the Sci-Fi Channel videotapes.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's never been a DVD release of this show. It's on YouTube. I don't know. It's also on the Internet Archive. It's one of those things like me and Mike were talking about this before we started. Does the company who owned the rights to it even claim that they own it?
Yeah.
Do they care? It's abandoned. Like there's a term abandonware. Well, this is abandoned show.
Yeah.
This is right up there with Baywatch Nights.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play in the show. It's like, I mean, somebody owns the rights, but they don't seem to care.
Yeah.
So I would say, judging on the first episode, if you could find this online, which you can easily do, just go to YouTube, look up Otherworld. It looks like it's off of a videotape. It's from the 1980s. It has
You put it in the links, eh?
music in the beginning of it. You're watching the right thing.
You can put links in the description, right?
We could. Yeah, you can give Mike extra work. I don't have to do that. Yeah, Mike, put this.
No, actually, you do because it's a review. You're the one that posts all the reviews. I do the main shows. You post the description for that.
All right.
Give me access and I'll start posting.
What's that?
You can give me access and I'll start posting things like that. Just a link.
Is there anything else?
No.
That's it for me.
You don't need access, Mike, Matt. You can just go in the comment section and you can put the link down there.
No, you got to put it in the description. I think it might get lost in all the tons of comments.
Or the algorithm, Matt.
Oh,
the algorithm likes comments.
You can do both.
If they like it, especially if you, the listening audience, subscribes, hits like, and leaves a comment, it helps us out. I'm not saying to do that.
Wait, Dace, I've never heard that before.
What's that?
I've never heard that before. It helps.
Also, comments mean a lot because comments, it takes time to do a comment, and that YouTube likes that. Yeah, even if the comment's negative. Also, a thumbs down is the same as a thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs down also helps. So haters gonna hate, and BM shows is gonna keep escalate.
Yep.
Yep.
And we're going off the reservation here. Let's wrap this up. So, Mike, anything else?
That's it. I think last word should go to Matt for this one.
Comment that we suck, please.